Yesterday I demoed the progeny for David Provo at the Spartanburg Hazmat office. He and someone from the sheriff's office came in and heard the spiel and saw the instrument. The sheriff's deputy had one question about what would I do when I go out to run an unknown substance, which may be an explosive. He pointed out that they had an episode where they found somebody making TATP. He said, what if I suspected something like that? How would I analyze it? How would I present the sample? I told him that I had in mind to build a jig for it that would allow them to run the instrument automatically with them in another room. So I came back to my office and I made this jig. This one I just had some white Delrin. I will make another one out of black Delrin, but this is the hole where the sample vial goes, and this is what slides right onto the instrument. You can see there's a 62 thousandths hole in the bottom, which serves two purposes. One, it lets the laser go through and does not allow scattered light to go back in, but also if there is a deflagration, there's a tiny hole toward the instrument and a big hole, and the vial, of course, the sample is in is uncapped, or would be in that case, so the explosive would simply blow out the end away from the instrument. At least that's the design. So I've got some 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazone, and I'm going to leave the cap on this time, and I put it on here. And also you note that the instrument stands up very nicely in the case that comes with it. So now we've got it situated where all I have to do is to come down here and press go, and it comes up with the warnings, and then scan there, and I've got the timer set on 15 seconds. Now this is what they described as a run like hell time. So now we're in the other room because this is an unknown substance. The instrument's standing up on its own, and the holder is holding the sample in place, and now it's doing the spectrum, taking the spectrum I should say. I put this in as a toxic flammable explosive, which it's actually the hydrochloride of the 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazone, so it is not that dangerous to handle. I've analyzed it many times and it has not exploded so far. Don't plan to do anything with real explosives, but you can see it came up, it identified the threat correctly as a 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazone derivative at a 0.99%, so it must be focused well. Anyway, I want to make another one of these for Nancy, and probably one for Pat, and maybe one for Eric if y'all treat me real nice. Anyway, that answers the questions of how you present a dangerous unknown sample to the instrument.